What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be talking about Rocket League dribbling today. And it's like, yeah, it's a key factor to, playing Rocket League. You gotta know how to dribble. So I'm currently grinding in 2, so I'm almost at Champ 2 again. I'm leaving this behind, trying to get Grand Champ in these 2. But, I've been focusing a lot on my dribbling, and I kind of wanted to talk about that. Because, yeah, you need to be good at dribbling to be able to do certain things, so let's jump right into it. And we're gonna look at my camera settings first. They're not like the most important thing, but similar settings to this is quite good. I don't always uncheck camera shake, like don't even bother. These settings are fairly good. I'm running steering sensitivity 1.65, dodge 06 and 0.15 in controller dead zone. Yeah, I just run basically everything on low because my computer is not so good, but it's also, it's much more nice to do that. But yes, let's get into it. First tip is don't dribble with ball camera. Well, you can dribble with ball camera, like I'm not telling you don't do it, but it can be a bit hard to do it with ball camera, but like, I can do it, Can I save this? Oh, okay. So, but it's much better just to, look at, like, I have much better control when I'm doing it like that. So you should always, like, most likely dribble with ball camera off. So just, yeah, that's tip number 1. But you need to, well, tip number 2 is why ball camera is, good to be taken off is because you need to keep the ball on your hood. So that can be harder to do with ball camera because, like, look how much it's traveling, I've had so much practice, of course, with it, that's why I can do it, but if you're trying to learn, it's much harder for you to do it with ball camera, so take that ball camera off, and yes, then you're golden. Alright, the next part is keeping it on your hood, and getting it on your hood. Like, when you've got the thing down with driving without ball cam, then you need to keep it on your hood and get it on your hood. So first thing is, like, if you're driving up to it, just don't drive too fast, boost a little bit, and you have it on your head. If it's on the move, it's better to just try to get around it, catch it. It's an art form. You need to practice, So you just grab onto it. Maybe you can, like, when you've gotten used to keeping it on your car, you can start, flicking it in the air and try to catch it like this, and then shooting eventually. But let's start by just getting onto your hood, keeping it on your hood. Just drive, yeah, like this, and you can also remember to jump. Just take it. You don't even have to dribble it. You can turn around and just tap it, and it goes really high in the air. And focus on the circle to keep it on your car. Like, the circle beneath the ball, that's really, like, what you should focus on to keep it on your car. It's a really useful tip. But yeah, if it's rolling, you can just kind of drift into it to catch it. That was not the best example. But, like, when you got this down, you can start, trying to flick it and catch it again, and, do all stuff and things, catch it on the wall, flick again. You can start to fake jump. That's a lot. I'm gonna talk about mentality later, and you can start to implement wave dash. But well, let's keep it on the simpler side to begin with. So you got it down. You can keep the car on your hood. Like, I'm not very good at these, so I'm not gonna even try to teach you how to do drift with the ball on. But I haven't really focused on that because it's not really important in the gameplay. But flicking, that is important. Getting a good flick. So, get the ball on your hood, and then flick. Like, look at that. What are you gonna do against that? Well, it didn't go in, but just practice. Get it on your hood, and then flick. Just try to flip somehow. Like, try to keep the ball on the front of your car, and well, that was oh my god. So keep it on, like, not on, like, there, like that low, but on the middle, middle from being like this high, because well, you can flick, but you know, it goes high in the air. But keep it on like, so you can try to flick. Keep it on the halfway on the hood. So you can just flick it. Really simple, just a forward flick motion. It's really, really basic. So then you can start to, you know, do some more complicated flicks. Like when you do it to the side, you know. This is, like, it's not very different from the front flip, but, you know, it's dependent on what side you're on. So if it's, like, leaning to one side, you can adjust yourself by doing that. So, and the other flick I do a lot is when you have it, like, a little bit more back on your car. So you just, you know, super flick it. It can go really fast and really high. Like that. It's a really nice flick. It can be really powerful, but you, like, an instant flick is like, this can do, you can do a lot quicker. Like, if the ball is coming down on you, then you can just, or something. It's really hard when you haven't got any, like, momentum in anything. But flicking is really powerful. And you can start to do crazy flicks, like, that wasn't a good example, but you can start to do, yeah, you know, musty flicks and such. I'm not very good at those either, but, you know, I can manage sometimes. But flicking the ball, you just gotta try and try and try. Like that. Let's go again. And if you have, I don't have Bakis mod, but you can get the car on your hood instantly. So if you, like, want to learn how to flick better, you can do that. Just shoot the ball. You don't. It doesn't even have to go in. Just feel the motion of flicking. It doesn't get more simpler than that. But more about dribbling, you can get, yeah, into more advanced things, like, you know, you can air dribble from it. I'll probably make a tutorial on how to air dribble soon, but, you know, you can do a lot of things from the position of having the ball on your head. Like, if it's challenging, you just drop the ball. It's a fake, really good. It can be really good. Like, your opponent has 0 boost, you're threatening the flick, then you just drop the ball, and he's in the air. You hear him jump, like, you hear the jump noise, and you just drop the ball. It goes under him very many times of the times I've done it. Oh my god. But, you know, you can also fake jump into, you know, wave dash or something. Like, if you're playing 2v2 and he's behind you, you can jump, like fake jump, grab it, shoot. So, like, if you hear him coming, you're just scared, and you do something like that, you know. So the fake jump and faking, like, that is good, but wave dashing after the fake jump, now that's where it gets a little bit tricky. So, you know, you fake jump, and you try to wave dash to catch the ball again and get a little, you know, quick play. Like that. Bounced it. But, you know, to get yourself grounded quickly and have the momentum. Like, it's easier than you think to do it in game when you have, you know, the pressure and everything. So it's just, and even if no one needs to challenge you, you can just fake jump. Like, if you're trying to catch the ball, you just fake jump. And they think you're going, so they won't go. Well, if they go, then you just bail, retreat, regroup, and get the ball again. So, like, if somebody's challenging you or anything, you can just drop a ball. And if you drop the ball, like, and you don't think you can get it again, you can just swerve around it and try to do a hook shot. That was not a great example, but, like, if you have it on this side or something and you drop the ball, you can just push it and then clang it into bottom corner or something. But, you know, you have to know when to do this. You have to know when you have the space to hook shot the ball in. And the more you can do is, you know, instead of air dribbling, you can go for the bump. So, like, you have the ball, you take it up, just barely touch it and dink him. It's much more like you don't even have to touch the ball. You just pop it up, go right for him. He's out of the way. Nobody's in the goal. It's just that simple. You don't have to spin or anything when you're air dribbling or anything. It's just flashy mechanics, you know. So that's really everything I can teach you about dribbling. You know, you gotta have a good mentality. You gotta know when you want to mind game and when you, like, want to fake. Like you can fake a 360. You know, you can do a lot of things. You can backwards wave dash into like. This is some advanced stuff. I can't really do it, but you know, you get the idea. So also, if you have the ball, you can just drive here and bump, and it's in. That's a really effective one. Like if you also you just can't get it on your hood, you just drive past it and go for the man. They almost never expect it. It's really powerful because all they can see is maybe you're dropping the ball. They don't see you. Just oh, that was so you just surprise them out of nowhere with a bump. So it's really good. But I think that's it for the tutorial. I'm gonna do some tutorials on, you know, air dribbling and stuff. So looking forward to that. But yeah, remember, focus on dribbling. Stay grounded. Especially if you're playing 1s and 2s, it's much better to stay grounded because the likelihood of you landing your air dribble every single time you go for it are not high because, yeah, I ain't perfect either. Like, I can do it many times out of every try, but, you know, I don't always get the perfect setup. But I assure you, dribbling is much better than going in the air. But yeah, that's it for this tutorial. Just practice your dribbling and you can reach new highs. Just try different flicks and see if anything works for you, especially, well, like I often do this, like the air dribble bump. A lot of times I go for the air dribble bump. Works so well. But also I try to go for like a quick air fake or something, you know, because I'm often getting bumped when I'm playing too, so I just go for a quick fake jump and then a pop. Oh, it works so many times. And, you know, I often have teammates to back me up. Like, when I pop it, I'm not in position to shoot it, but he might. So, like, I fake jump, someone is behind me, and I pop it like this. It's like, this is a simple move, but it can get some people. But anyways, that's it for this dribbling tutorial. Hope you like it, and peace out.